it and I like to stick to it, so I wasn't going to spend extra money on organic food. And the past year, I've learned so much about the benefits of eating organic food and the actual dangers of eating conventional food or non-organic food. So now I buy a lot of foods organic, and I'm going to tell you how to do that in an affordable way and what the benefits of doing that are. There's something called the slow food movement. This was started in Italy, and basically the idea is that we need to slow down and actually enjoy the process of eating, cooking, and just enjoy the process and the idea of food itself and the benefits that it has for our bodies. We are all so busy and we rush, grab foods that are really easy to pack, snack bar, whatever it is, and we eat things very quickly, and we're not being very mindful of the whole process of eating and digestion, enjoying our food. So that's what the slow food movement is. Each letter of slow stands for a different thing. S stands for seasonal. You want to eat seasonal produce, things that are grown in season, and that way the foods are going to have a higher nutritional value, and they're probably going to be local if you're eating seasonal. L stands for local, and that's obviously great for your local economy, but you're also going to have foods that are higher in nutritional value because they're not traveling a long distance. When fruits and vegetables have to travel a long distance, they have to be given preservatives so that when they show up in the grocery store out from California, they're still going to look beautiful and ripe and like they were just picked. So they're given preservatives to do that. O stands for organic food, so we're going to be talking about today in this video. And W stands for whole food or real food, and that's what we talked about last month. Food that is not processed, obviously, is going to be so much better for your body. It doesn't have all the chemical and artificial ingredients in it, so you want to stick to whole foods. So what exactly is organic food? Organic food is produce that is made without the use of artificial fertilizers or pesticides. It also has to stay clear of sewage sludge, bioengineering, that's GMOs, or ionizing radiation. So what do you think of when you hear the term pesticides? I asked my 7th grade nutrition class this, and they all say bug spray. And that's essentially kind of what it is. It's going to keep away insects and rodents off the fruits and vegetables. So if you're eating conventional fruits and vegetables, and that's anything that's not organic, it's going to be heavily sprayed with pesticides in order to keep away the insects and different things like that. Now, the evidence right now on what those pesticides are doing to our bodies is not across the board. There's been a lot of studies, and some things are showing one thing, some are showing the other, but there are a significant amount of studies that are showing some of the effects of the pesticides on our bodies. One thing is that for pregnant women, it can cause birth defects. Another thing that the studies are showing is nerve damage, as well as leading to some cancers. So, after I started learning all of this information, I decided that I wanted to do the best thing for my family and for myself. So there are certain fruits and vegetables that I buy organic and I spend that extra money on. There's something called the Dirty Dozen and the Clean 15. This is going to tell you the dirtiest fruits and vegetables. These are going to contain the most pesticides. So if you're going to buy these fruits and vegetables, you really want to make sure they're organic. And you're going to decrease the amount of pesticides that are in your body significantly. So the 12 dirtiest foods that you absolutely want to buy organic are apples, being the dirtiest, celery, strawberries, peaches, spinach, nectarines, grapes, sweet bell peppers, potatoes, blueberries, lettuce, and finally kale and collard greens. So for all of those fruits and vegetables, I make sure that I buy them organic. That way I know that my family's going to be more protected from the pesticides. There's also something called the Clean 15, and this is how you can make buying organic foods affordable. So with these Clean 15, these fruits and vegetables, typically you'll see a pattern, they have some sort of a shell that you're going to peel away. So these are going to be less contaminated with the pesticides. Clean 15 include onions, sweet corn, pineapples, avocados, asparagus, sweet peas, mangoes, eggplant, cantaloupe, kiwi, cabbage, watermelon, sweet potatoes, grapefruit, and mushrooms. So those foods are going to be less contaminated when they're not organic. Something else I would say, that even though you may be paying a smaller price right now to buy organic food, you're going to be saving yourself long term with the health benefits that you may have to pay because of disease and different things that have affected your body. So it's more important to spend money right now on healthy foods rather than a lot more money long term. Last thing I'm going to leave you with is the oils that you're cooking with. So you're cooking with olive oil or grapeseed oil, sesame oil, whatever it is you're cooking with, you really want to buy your oils organic. The reason for that is that the heavy metals and the chemicals that are in the pesticides stick to the fat. So with all your oils, if they're not organic, they're going to be heavily contaminated with pesticides. So I hope that you will choose to go organic as much as possible, especially with that Dirty Dozen.